Guys, we're going to have a little chat about Doctor Who. And I have become a real big fan of the Big Finish audio plays. I think they have the best renditions of some of the Doctors. It's a shame because the Doctors they have maybe the less, like Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy, what a lot of people class as the less successful ones. And Paul McGann, who only had the one go and the little bits in other stuff. But and I think this shows that these characters, the way they portrayed them, weren't failures. It was the writers and the producers. And I think, and I hate to say this, but I actually think Big Finish is becoming more of my favourite Doctor Who version than maybe some of the TV ones. I mean, the early days, those Doctors, I mean, they're in there. We have Patrick Troughton and John Pertwee are portrayed in there, and William Hartnell, there's versions of his. But the Big Finish stories just do it so well. And they do it so well because you don't have the expensive special effects. I mean, you have the expensive actors, and you have the special effects of sound effects, but you don't have... They can say, look at that, there is 1 million starships out there, and they're all armed to the teeth. And your head thinks of it. They don't have to build a set. They don't have to build a model. They don't have to produce anything. They have done stories that are majestic in these amazing sights that you would be seeing. And then they've done ones that are just in a room with people talking. And that is the brilliant thing about the Big Finish ones. And I think if the BBC had any brains, they would go out and they would get the people that are doing Big Finish, and they would get more of them. I think a few of them have done it. But I would get those people to work on Doctor Who, because those are the people that really have a love and affection for it. I mean, I would say of the audio versions, Colin Baker is probably one of my favourites. His run, sadly, is classed as one of the worst runs of Doctor Who. But in the audio ones, I think he's brilliant because he plays it so nicely. And I would really like to have seen him play it like that in the TV shows. I think he would have been a far more popular Doctor. And it is nice that they do stories now and again, both with him and Sylvester McCoy, where you can see that they're set. They've done some recently with Sylvester McCoy that have got Mel and Ace in it. And he's playing the Doctor differently. He's playing the Doctor as he was when Ace and Mel were in it, rather than playing it as he's playing it now. And I think that's brilliant. And as much as I will, and always have, and will love the old Doctor Who and the old TV stuff, Big Finish, I am finding myself spending more time with the Big Finish Doctors than I am maybe with the TV ones. I can take them anywhere with me. I have them. I have my... and you see, that makes me deaf. I have my headphones on. Nobody can hear me. Nobody can hear it. And I listen to them all day. I'm doing housework at the moment. I'm going to go now and do some vacuuming. And I'm listening to Big Finish's Dark Eyes Part 2. Yeah. They're brilliant. So please, give Big Finish a chance out there, yeah? If you're a fan of Doctor Who, and maybe you're a fan of the newer stuff and you don't know the older Doctors, and maybe some of the TV ones, I would admit, are a little bit... I've only thought of this recently because my mate Luke and Monk watched some, and he was like, oh, they're a bit long and they're a bit... And I thought, yeah, he's right. So if you have trouble watching the TV ones, try and go out and find some Big Finish stories and have a watch of some of those, yeah? And if you want me to talk more about the Big Finish ones and maybe recommend a few, leave some comments at the bottom and ask me, and I'll try and come up with some good ones. Okay. So, like I said, leave some comments at the bottom. Leave some likes or dislikes. Yeah, subscriptions would be fantastic. I am Northern, yes. Yeah, so have a great day, a great night. I'll see you all soon.